Hello. Can everyone hear me? Am I enjoying the game? The game's been okay so far, yeah. Everyone can hear me, right? All right. Let's get playing, huh? Let me share this link in my on my other channel because I know some people like to see that kind of stuff. Hold on. Can you guys hear the game? Or is it just my voice you can hear? Let's see. All right, let me see if I can fix that. How about now? All right, I think we're in good shape. I can hear the game. You can hear the game. You can hear my voice. I don't hear an echo. I think I finally got these settings figured out. I figured out how this streaming stuff is working now. I apologize to anybody who was in my other streams, and there's all kinds of problems going on, but I think we're good now. All right, I'm just going to share this with my other, just to let people know I'm doing this stuff on my other channel. So give me a second. Do I even remember how to do this? How do I switch channels? I guess I can do an internet connection first. How's everyone's nights going? I'm not going to play too long. It's pretty late. It's later than I wanted it to be, and I want to be asleep by 1:30 tonight. Which means I need to stop playing probably a little after 1. Which means I should probably get playing. Alright, no. Switch accounts. That's what I want to do. Alright, switch accounts. Go to Kenji Lopez Alt. Not Kenji López-Main. Go to your channel. Community. That's what I want. Alright. Sorry for everyone who's watching and bored. I'll get playing in a second. Does anyone know if there's a way to play the original Prince of Persia, like on one of these, on Switch or on a Mac or something? No. All right. It's been again like a few days since I played this, so I always forget the moveset because there's way too many moves in this. But I'm just gonna go for it. I just picked up a new thing. I can now do this I can do this jump now. What does that get me? Or should I try going with that? Maybe I'll go check out what's down here. Jar. The depths. Okay, do I want to go to the depths? Am I going to die if I go down here? Probably.
Did tell me you found a path to Prince Hassan and Anahita.
No.
Have you?
Only the most abominable creatures lurk in the darkest reaches. I do my best work in the shadows, and Hassan is not
Don't
here.
take unnecessary risks.
Thanks for the warning, Raj.
So she says, yes, I am going to die. Should I go in anyway? Alright, let's go check it out and see what's down here. I've been dying a lot in this game. Late night kimchi grilled cheese time. You went to Warsaw recently and got vehemently full of off probably everything on the menu. Oh yeah, sauerkraut quesadilla. That's one of my favorite things. I was very happy when we came up with that. We made our own sauerkraut there. I don't know if they still make their own sauerkraut there, but made our own sauerkraut. You put sauerkraut in a quesadilla with Swiss cheese. We did a mix of Swiss cheese and German butter cheese. You know, Butterkäse. I don't know how you pronounce it in German. My German pronunciation is terrible. But and then we served it with gochujang and gochujang mustard. It's pretty great. And oh, I'm poisoned, huh? And something you can do at home also. Poisoned up the wazoo. Oh, there's some kind of lag going on with that button. Does the poison slow you down? Oh, yeah. That also makes it hard to jump, huh? Feels like kind of more classic Prince of Persia action, traps and stuff. Okay. Is there going to be something worthwhile at the end of this? Am I going to get a Steam Deck? No, I'm not going to get a Steam Deck. Oh, please raise my volume. Hold on a second. Let me adjust the mixing here. All right. I will lower the game. Raise my volume. Have I ever played Castlevania? Yeah, I played, you know, OG Castlevania on the Nintendo. I even, you know, I beat me and my dad when I was a kid. We beat Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, without, you know, without like a guide. And I remember figuring out that stupid thing where you have to like get some red orb and then kneel at some place for 3 seconds or something, like some completely obscure thing you had to do. I remember the night my dad figured that out because we've been completely lost in the game for a while. Yeah, I've played Castlevania. You know, I haven't played a lot of the sort of newer ones. You know, I understand that there are a bunch, like... Sorry. I haven't played a lot of the newer ones. I've played a couple, like I bought the collection on the Switch and I played through some of those, but yeah, I didn't really play since Castlevania became, well, you know, like a Metroid style game. Oop. I don't know that I meant to do that, but I did. I don't know which one. I've heard like Rondo of Blood. That's the one that's supposed to be great or something. The one that turned into a more of a Metroid style game. That'll do it. right there? Maybe I can. I'm gonna die soon. Take this thing first and then try to jump up there. Man, this Chakam's not very strong, huh? No! No, 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 no. Oh, I'm in good shape. Got my arrows refilled at least. God. What does this do? No, I want to go up. Okay, got this thing. What does that do for me? Aether Surge, alright. Create a swirling wave of Aether that cripples enemies. Okay, okay. Today I'm drinking an athletic golden, which I haven't tried yet. I bought like a sample pack of all these. I don't know. I quit drinking like 100 days ago. I'm on day 100 now, but I'm drinking. I haven't tried the golden yet. I've enjoyed their IPA and their juicy IPA, hazy IPA. This one's a little light for me. Have I played Last of Us Part 2? I played the original Last of Us. I really loved it. I played the first half of Last of Us Part 2 and enjoyed it as well, and then kind of couldn't really get into it after that. You know, if you've played it, you all know what happens in the game, but I couldn't get into it after that big, the big thing in the middle. I should probably try it again. I've heard it's worth playing. It just felt a little bit difficult for me to get back into the game after, you put a lot of time into it, and then suddenly the game changes, and you're like, oh, all right, I guess I got to start again. Also, it's like I'm busy a lot. I got kids and stuff. And, I'm gonna die. Definitely gonna die. So it's hard. It's sometimes hard to find the time for stuff like that. Ooh, definitely dead. The golden is very, very light tasting. My day's going well. Thank you, Level X. People asked me what my favorite game is last time. Oh man, I'm all the way back here again. And does your progress save or no? I don't even know where I was anymore. That's saved, right? I died over here? Okay. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, head west to join forces with Bahram. Maybe over here? Alright, let's try that. Let's try going the other way now. And let's try that new Aether Surge. One car to drive forever? I'm not into cars. I don't know how to answer that. I'm a biker. I have a bike. I love biking. That's what I would choose as my daily driver, a bike. All right, let's try that. I have a Radwagon 4. It fits 2 kids on it. It's like the SUV of bikes. Fits 2 kids on it. I bike it everywhere. I kind of replaced my car with the bike. I think it's great. Anytime I'm going in town, I use only the bike. If I'm going out of town, I might take the car. Or if I've got to go to if I'm going to Costco or something, I might take the car because I can't carry all those groceries home on the bike. Let's see if we can get up there. Hi Pierre in Dublin. I've been to Dublin and greatly enjoyed my time there. Whoa, a little too far. Whoop. Didn't see that. Alright, we're gonna play until we get to maybe the next boss, whatever that is. We just beat that kind of manticore type thing. I have had the Klostaller. I'm not a big fan of the Klostaller. You know, I know some people like it, and you know, if you like it, cool. I'm not a huge fan. I find Klostaller non-alcoholic stuff to be a little what's the word? I don't know, a little sweet. I guess I find it to be a little sweet, a little too like I don't know, malty. Who the hell designs corridors like this, huh? Why would you design corridors with all these spikes? Oh shoot, it went blurry. Sorry. I didn't mean to turn that on. There we go. All better? My bad. Alright.
Not so rough with the prince.
Anahita, I know you. You're loyal to the crown.
There is still a long way to go. Hold! I know that
Anahita, stop right there!
Go after him!
Okay. Oops. Have you ever thought about doing a... Yeah, did I play old school Prince of Persia back in the day? Yes, absolutely I did. Oh, did I miss it? I think there was probably a tree I missed to save my space at. Yes, I played old school Prince of Persia back in the day. I remember I got it on my... I played it on my dad's original Power Book, the first portable Apple computer, first Apple laptop. We would like go on a ski trip or something, and I had it on 1.44 megabyte floppy disks, and I would sit in the back seat of the car. I would sit actually literally on the floor of the car. This was back when, well, I don't know. We didn't wear seatbelts back then. I would sit on the floor of the car and had the laptop sitting on the seat of the car on like a 3 or 4 hour trip, and I would play it until the battery ran out. And then for a while I played Prince of Persia 2 when that came out, and that one had, it was in color, which I thought was shocking. And you had to put in a code to start the game, and I remember I think we had like a Xerox copy of the instruction manual or something that allowed us to find the right code to play the game. And then I played through all of the ones that came out for the Nintendo system. There's a bunch that came out for the GameCube, and then maybe there's one that came out for the Wii as well. You know, the Sands of Time series. Played all those. Those are fun. Is this something I'll do on the same day every week? Probably not, but you know, Thursdays are generally on Thursdays my wife goes out with friends, and so I'm home with the kids, and so after the kids go to bed, I usually exercise, do some writing, and then finish off the night playing games. So I probably will, yeah, I could say, you know, most Thursdays. Not next Thursday, I'm out of town, but most Thursdays maybe I'll play regularly on Thursdays, and then other days as necessary. Travel. Oh, there's fast travel. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing in this game. Great, great. I'm playing this on Switch. I've been a Nintendo kid since the since the first system, and I have a PS4, and I have an Xbox 360, like a real old Xbox, but and a PS4, but no, I've been pretty much a Nintendo devotee my whole life. So. Have I visited Nintendo in Redmond? No, I didn't even know that there was a Nintendo in Redmond. Nintendo like headquarters or something. There's some secret over here I can get. Nope. Well, certainly not like that. Ooh. Got some controller lag. My controller needs to be charged. Alright, guys. I'm gonna beat you this time.
Not so rough with the prince.
Maybe.
Anahita.
There is still a hold. I know a rough.
That. Oops. Again. This is not my main channel. This is my I call it J. Kenji López-Main because my real name is J. Kenji López Alt. So of course my alt channel should be J. Kenji López-Main. This is my screw around and like die a lot at Prince of Persia channel, or review foods sometimes. I go out and eat stuff and say stuff about it channel.
Not so rough with the prince.
Alright, maybe I should take a more ordered approach to this time.
Anahita. They were
Alright.
above us a moment ago.
Those Argotires you spy behind me. Yeah, this is kind of also my music room.
I see.
This is our basement.
It's strange.
The den.
It's amazing.
Got the kids' art area. It's got all the
I've walked
music.
this path before.
With the games.
Are you all right?
Yes, all is well.
New book soon. I'm not gonna have a new book soon. I do have a new book that I'm working on, but you know my books are long and they take a long time to write. I'd say judging by my past rate, there's generally about a 5-year gap between my big books. So I would expect that my next book will be out no sooner than probably Christmas time, 2026, maybe. If the world still exists. What movie should I watch? Oh, that's a good question. I'm curating. I'm doing this series with SIF, with the Seattle Institute of Fine Film. I can't remember what it stands for, but there's a film series that Ben Gibbard, the guy who was behind Death Cab for Cutie and the Postal Service. I'm a huge Ben Gibbard fan, but he's doing this community film series, and they asked me to pick one of the films for it. So I'll be doing a movie night at the Egyptian Theater, hosting a movie night at the Egyptian Theater sometime this summer, and I need to pick the film for that. I don't know what movie I'm going to pick yet. So if you guys have suggestions, or you guys and gals, guys and gals and non-binary pals, if you have suggestions for a good film, I'm all ears. I need to think about this a bit. All right. Is this just a bunch of lore? I'm not interested in reading a bunch of lore.
He is coming.
In Bruges, yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yeah. Do you find any tips for getting your kids into gaming? Yeah, just play games with them. I find, what games have been great? Let me show you. I'm going to jump off Prince of Persia for a second, show you a couple games I found to be really great with kids. Certainly starting old school, getting one of the emulators and playing like one of the old school 2D games. Also buying a controller that has like a D-pad that fits a kid's hand will really help. So if you want to get them to 3D games, Kirby, very simple controls, very easy to not die. A Short Hike, this one's a great game. It's a like sort of non-violent, but it gets you used to 3D controls. It takes about, unless you're a kid, if you're a normal adult playing this game, it'll probably take you about between 2 to 4 hours to beat, and that's a fun one. It's really fun to play even as an adult, but it's great for kids. The Zelda games I found really fun to play with my daughter because she can tell me what to do and has ideas about things to do, and then basically anything you want to do in that game, if it makes sense that you should be able to do it, you can do it. Yoshi's Crafted World, this was the first game my daughter played. It's very, very simple and very good for kids. You basically can't die there's a certain mode where you can set it and you can't really die. You can't really die. The theme, anyhow. Okay, so I'm like getting too many distractions. I'll get back to the game. Any themes for the movie night that I'm curating? No, the theme is any movie that I like. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games ever, for sure. J. Kenji López Alt Delete would be a good name for a tech series for my if I wanted to change the name, a new channel just for gaming maybe. Ooh. I've never played Roblox, no. Oh, the tree's up there. I'll go to the tree first. Okay. Let's open whatever this is. Okay. Oh, good. Need health. What time are we at? Okay, we're good. What are some of your favorite movies that came out this year? I used to, when I lived in San Mateo, when I only had one kid, I used to go to the movies a lot. Like, I had one of those movie passes. Pre-pandemic, I had one of those movie passes. I would go, literally 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, best movie in the last last year since going back 1 year from now. But I used to go a couple times a week. Since moving to Seattle, not so much, and since having a second kid, not so much. But I'm one of those people who really enjoys the theater experience. I know some people find movie theaters to be, difficult.
Quiet!
But, okay.
He has been Who has? He is surely a hunter.
I enjoy the movie theater experience much more than I enjoy the home theater experience. Yes, I have played. I've not 100%ed Breath of the Wild, but I've done 100%ed everything minus the the Koroks. Tears of the Kingdom I have not finished yet, but I have been enjoying it. I play it in fits. What's the expression? I don't know. Fits and whatevers. Fits and spurts. I don't know what the expression is. But yeah, I've enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know that I enjoy it more than Breath of the Wild. I find it almost overwhelming, the amount of stuff, especially the the depths. But I've gotten 3 of the. I've beaten 3 of the 3 out of 4 of the dungeons, and let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's get rid of some of these other ones we have. Let's try this one instead. Nintendo only cares about the games they make. I mean, Nintendo only has control over the games they make. What do you mean by that? Talking about marketing or what? That said, Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo has, I think, by far the best first-party games, and sort of consistently has since forever. How do I... No, I don't want to... Alright. Now we can move on here. Hello there. Maybe I'll pick the Prince of Persia movie, the Jake Gyllenhaal one. Oh, let's see what that fourth. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's a nice move, I suppose. Can I do This is not quite this Prince of Persia is not quite like the original. This is like the Metroidvania version of Prince of Persia. It's pretty different from the original. The action also is quite different from the original. It's a little more, well, whoa. Okay. All right. Sands of Time was not a side scroller. Yeah, Sands of Time was a 3D platformer. You know what I'm surprised? Well, maybe it has been remade and I just haven't realized it yet. But I'm surprised there hasn't been like a couch co-op new version of Contra that's come out. I suppose that's, I don't know. Is Konami still making games? Sands of Time was an excellent 3D platform. I really enjoyed it. I love the I think the actual Sands of Time element, like the ability to rewind the last 30 seconds of whatever happened element, was a pretty great mechanic. And limiting the number of times you can do that. Pretty great mechanic. I think also, I think it was one of the that and maybe like Splinter Cell. Like those were like some of the first stealth games that I played. 3D stealth games that I played. Of course, there's Metal Gear, but the first sort of modern 3D stealth games that felt like they had relatively modern mechanics as far as stealth goes. And I enjoyed that element of it too. Konami makes pachinko machines now. That's funny because Nintendo started out making pachinko machines, right? Well, does someone own the Contra IP now? Because a really well-made new Contra game would do well. You know, if they could make it as well as they remade, like, you know, Metroid. Guy. Oops. Well, that works. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Splinter Cell series. I liked the Splinter Cell games. I think they were great. Nintendo started out making playing cards. I think they made pornography for a while, but I'm pretty sure before. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure before they made switch to video games, they were making pachinko games, pachinko machines. What the? Alright, where's that big ass guy that got me last time? Was it here? I should probably use it. There's this thing that lets you take pictures of places. I should probably use that, huh? I should use my Athra searches more also. I always forget I have them until I accidentally push the button and use them. Okay. Oh, we're back to where I was before, right? I don't know if I'm supposed to... Is that guy gonna just kick my ass again? Is it possible to beat that guy yet? What is this here? can't I walk through there? I see. Okay, talk.
Is he gone? Don't let him.
You can come out.
Did you find me because of the mark I left?
You've come along at the right time. You were looking for me, I think.
This game does remind me of Ori and the Blind Forest as well.
No. Though you seem in trouble.
The movement in Ori is a lot smoother than in this game. This one feels a little more stilted. It feels the way you fight in this game. It feels to me more like one of like the Spider-Man or Batman beat 'em up styles, where it feels a little bit more like a little bit more like button mashing than an Ori game does. But if anyone here hasn't played the Ori games, those are excellent. Especially sort of the movement in them is just extremely smooth and satisfying.
Stolen move.
This one feels a little bit less
You're on
satisfying.
your own journey. I see that. Do you have the curiosity?
Ori's wonderful.
I wonder to help me on mine? Thieves broke the moon. Thus,
Look up, friend.
merely
I'm not sure. My journey for the king.
And it has some really cool cinematic sort of cutscenes where you're, cutscenes that you control, but like really cool cinematic scenes. Sure, I'll accept the request.
Ha ha! No challenge can take this.
Ooh. One-time protection from a killing blow. Okay. Yeah.
It's not the piece of the moon.
The true moon
It takes 3 amulet slots.
Well,
Yeah, I've played Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was very difficult. I beat one of the endings. I never beat like the real difficult like extra bosses. Hollow Knight, I found it frustrating. I found the system, sort of the Souls style system where if you die somewhere you get sent way back and have to fight through a bunch of stuff. I found it just a little too frustrating to bother going through the real difficult second ending, multiple endings. But I got at least one of the basic endings.
I'm not a warrior like you.
And Celeste, Celeste I also really enjoyed. That feels like an old school 2D platformer. One thing I find annoying about modern systems, or maybe it's maybe it's the TV, is that there's latency issues that make it difficult to play those really precise older platformers. Like even playing a Mario, like the original Mario, is more difficult on the Switch than it was on the regular Nintendo because the digital inputs onto the TV and everything, like there's just latency and lag that you don't have with old school analog TV inputs. Anyhow, Trine. I played a little bit of Trine for a while. Yeah. Assassin's Creed. No, I'm not. I've played a few of the Assassin's Creed, but I've always found them to be pretty, I don't know, boring. I find them. There's not much depth to the gameplay. I just find them to be not particularly good games. So. Not much depth to the gameplay. I find the actual stealth aspects to be pretty unremarkable as well in that game. Not a big fan. I stopped playing the Assassin's Creed series once I got to the 4th one, and I don't know what happened after that. I did like the little series of 2D. I don't know if anyone played those, but there's like a series of 3 Assassin's Creed themed 2D stealth platformers that I found actually quite good. There's like one set in China, one set in Russia, and one set in India. All of them are pretty good. Castlevania. Are you into RPGs? I used to play old school like JRPGs, so like super. I played the original Final Fantasy and the some of the original Ultima games were when I started playing RPGs. And one of my favorite games of all time would be Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI. Love both of those. 2 and 3 in the U.S. numbering system. I played through Final Fantasy VII. I tried playing through the Final Fantasy VII remake. I didn't like I wasn't really a fan. I guess just modern the way modern RPGs work. I'm more of a fan of the the old school turn-based RPGs. as opposed to sort of the more action RPGs that Final Fantasy seems to have kind of morphed into. Portal is one of the best games of all time, for sure. You know who got me into playing Portal was Stella Parks, who was the pastry genius at Serious Eats. People ask how Stella's doing. By the way, if any of you know Stella Parks, you know, people always ask me if Stella's doing okay because she kind of, you know, retreated from the public eye for a while. Actually, well, still has. I guess hasn't really emerged again. Stella's doing great. She has a lovely family. She's taking it easy. She's doing great. We share baby pictures with each other. there's a thread of the old Serious Eats crew. So myself, Stella, Aaron Zimmer, and Carrie Jones. We have a text message thread where we all of us have kids around the same age now. Well, I've got one older one as well, but they've all got kids that are the same age as my, you know, a couple years old, around 2 years old. So we have a thread where we all share pictures of our kids eating stuff. Alright, this guy kicked my ass last time. Is he gonna kick my ass again? Probably. How do I get up there? What? Can I not get up there? There's wind blowing down through there. Feels like I should be able to get up there. Can he see me through the wall? No. Okay. If anyone here has not played Portal, you should. Find a way to play it and play it. Or Portal 2. Portal 2 is even, I mean, is fantastic. Stella, by the way, did, I found out about the game because she did a recipe for the cake. You know, the chocolate cake from Portal. Alright, so I guess this is like a stealth section. This dude's like the Emmy from Metroid. Oh no. Alrighty. Have I ever tried VR games? You know, no. Well, you know, like in arcades, I've played a couple of those, you know, VR arcade games. I do remember when I was probably maybe, I don't know, 13 or 14 years old. There was a VR expo in Seattle, actually. You know, I visited Seattle with my dad then. I must have been younger than maybe 11 or 12. We went to a VR expo in Seattle because he was here for a conference, you know, some kind of work thing. But I went to this VR expo, and the big, you know, the killer app at the time was, was Dactyl Nightmare, one of the very early 3D games. I remember Dactyl Nightmare being extremely difficult to control and not particularly convincing, but also awesome at the same time. So it was like, whoa, it's 3D and I'm inside it. What Audio Technica earphones am I using? I don't know what these are. They're earphones. The ATH M50X. ATH M50X, yeah. Thoughts on the Apple Vision Pro? I think the Apple Vision Pro looks pretty cool. You know, I haven't, I mean, obviously I haven't touched it myself, but, yet, but, you know, I'm into that kind of stuff. I watched the, you know, the Casey Neistat video on that, and I think he did, and, what's his name? The other, who's the other guy who reviews tech? Like one of the early versions of it. Early reviews on it, I can't remember his name. The black dude, who, reviews tech, I can't remember his name. But he did a really good review on it. I don't follow too many tech channels, so I only see them when they occasionally pop up on my alt channel feed. Yes, Marcus. Yes, Marcus Brown. Yeah, he did a great. I think the best review out there of it so far. But you know, I had this plan. I'm planning this show in Seattle here in July with James Ennis, who is the director of the Seattle Chamber Music Society, and also one of the greatest violinists in the world, and we're doing this show about music and food, and sort of the intersection of music and food, and what the two have in common. And it's going to be a really cool sort of multimedia show. It's going to be at Benaroya Hall, the big space in where the symphony plays, and there will be live cooking. So far, I'm actually talking with some potentially surprise guest chefs. I'm not going to reveal who it is yet, but I think it's going to be really cool. And we can. My goal is to build a model restaurant kitchen within Symphony Hall on the stage, so that we can show on stage what a restaurant service is like, and the way that cooks interact with each other. And so for part of the show, we're gonna have you know, a series. We're gonna have some cooks from this as yet unrevealed restaurant, because we have not confirmed we're gonna do it yet. But we're not gonna do it with them yet. But we're gonna have cooks from the restaurant doing like a mock service and showing the audience how the way cooks kind of work together. And at the same time have a piano quintet of some of the greatest musicians in the world playing music together and showing how musicians work together to create something beautiful. So that's just a part of the show. It's going to be awesome. It won't be gas hookups and everything, but we are getting permission. Like we're doing the whole fire code thing and getting permission to cook in the space. So we will be cooking with induction, not gas. But we do have permission, and there's going to be like a fire marshal on duty there to make sure that we don't set the place on fire. But oh my God, Tasting Notes is a perfect name. Austin Bridges, thank you. Tasting Notes is awesome. I will propose that to them. But you know, I'm so excited for this show because, well, not only do I think it's going to be really cool to watch, and it's been so much fun to plan so far. It's coming up July 29th, but it's like, as someone who, I came very close to, when I was applying to colleges, it was a choice basically for me between an engineering school and a music conservatory, and I ended up going, how do I get out of here? I ended up going, I followed the advice of my high school physics teacher, who said, it's much easier to make music your second career if you don't like engineering than it is to make engineering your second career. And so I went to an engineering school. But I very much would have loved to be a musician. And so this is really cool for me because I'm going to have the opportunity now to actually play music on stage, Symphony Hall in Seattle with some of the greatest musicians in the world. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a dream come true for me, How do I get in there? The flavor notes. But it'll be fun, James is gonna cook with me, and I'm gonna play music with him. And so it's basically like, two people who are like pretty good at their job. Damn it. Just fell all the way down again. Two people who are pretty good at their job and passionate amateurs at something else. You know, kind of learning about each other's deals. It'll be a fun show. There's got to be a way up there, right? Am I missing something here? Maybe I can do this. Maybe it's something I have to come back to later. Maybe I can do this. There we go. Okay. Sneak in. Do I love Seattle? I love Seattle. Yeah. Some people move here for work. You know, people move around for work. We moved to Seattle because we love Seattle. There's literally no other reason why we moved here. You know, we were in the Bay Area. San Mateo was nice, but you know, we were gonna have another kid, and having kids is expensive. And Seattle's not a cheap city, but it was, at the time at least, real estate was cheaper than in. You get, not necessarily cheaper, but you get more. You get more for your money here, size-wise, than you do in the Bay Area. So it made sense in that sense, but it was also. You're gonna keep chasing me? No. Okay. It was also, you know, we visited Seattle pretty, like, annually. We'd take trips up here for like a week at a time, just because we liked. Ah! Jesus. Okay, don't go in there. Where am I going now? Maybe I'll head back over. Go through the sacred upper citadel. All right, I'll go this way. Anyhow, the answer is yes. I love Seattle. I'm a big Seattle advocate. We wanted to live here, and actually living here has been even more fun than I thought it would be. Oh, I suppose I could have talked to him, huh? Gave me the option to talk. Do I still get to talk to him? Nope. I don't know, is there anyone else here who's from Seattle and loves Seattle? Okay, so we've been in this room and I couldn't get up there, right? There must be a way to get up there. What the heck? Alright, maybe I'll try going down and to the right then. What neighborhood has no food? Burien, yeah, okay. People are liking Burien. I like the Burien fish house. I've had some good fish there. I hear the owners are somewhat unsavory though. I don't really know much about it though. Or like maybe I think maybe one of the owners, like maybe the kid was at the was at the January 6th insurrection or something. I don't remember. I don't want to go spreading false rumors about a place. They make good fish. I like the restaurant. Old school fish place, fried fish place. Oops, those are not platforms. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Ooh, what's going on with my controller? No, what? okay. There was like a good 3-second lag on my input there. I don't know what happened. Nope. Nope. No. Try that again. Ooh. Okay, so I guess the lag is that the bells make you slow down? Is that slow down time or something? I don't know. It feels like it does something laggy when you hit those bells. Oh, good. Thank you. All right. Okay. We got somewhere. Platforming gets intense. Good. I like intense platforming.
Hi, Sargon. Lend
Yeah,
me
sure.
your Eye of the Wanderer.
All right. I got to stop soon. Damn it. I didn't get to him. Is there a boss coming up soon? No, probably not till I get to the top of here, huh? Oh, maybe in this big room over here. Let's go see what's in that big room. I love Finlandia. I mean, it wasn't my first. It was my second time there, actually. But Finlandia is in Colombia. We were. It's in the Zona Cafetera, so the coffee growing region of Colombia. Well, I don't really know what to do. Maybe should I go back and try and see if that guy is still camping for me there? In the coffee growing region of Colombia, and we spent a week there. Well, we spent a week near Quindío, and Finlandia is relatively close to there. But when I spent a day in Finlandia, had some really great food and a fun time hanging out. All right, are you here, buddy? Here, guy? You ready to run away immediately? He is there. Oops. Nope, nope, get away from that guy. Oh, jeez. Potions left either. Oh! Damn it, that's that input lag. I almost ran into him because I wouldn't jump. Okay. Alright, let's go down to the tree, refill everything, and we'll come right back there. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy the Chicago pizza recipe. I'm actually... we're going this week. We're going to Bend. I'm going to be Bend this week, skiing with well, we will be skiing a little bit at Mount Bachelor, but mainly just there to hang out with my family and a couple other families. We're sharing a house, and I'm in charge of making pizza one night, so I'm probably going to make my Chicago style thin crust pizza recipe. It's a very good one for large groups because you can pre-make all the crusts. Well, let's see. Seeing as I don't often use my Athra, I'll get rid of that, and I will Give myself the bonus attacks. Okay. Alright. Oh, Chinese food is just... Yeah, you're getting banned right away. Sorry, man. You don't get to say stuff like that here. Oh man, I didn't have my right window open. Well, you're gonna have to. I'll wait for me for a second to ban the racist. Bye bye. All right. Did you see me? I think you saw me. This does remind me of those Emmy sections in Metroid. Anyone else here play Metroid Prime? I thought the new Metroid Dread. I thought it was pretty good one. God, this guy's just following me around, huh? No. No! Back down to the prison. Alright, I think I'm going to call it for the night. Yeah. I'm going to turn this game off. I'm going to play my guitar for a bit and then go to bed. Alright. Thanks for joining me. What's my favorite song on guitar? I don't have a favorite song on guitar. I don't know. I'll play something. How about we play something and sing a song together? We'll do sing along night. What should I play? I'll play some let's play some Cat Stevens. How about that? I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows. I sat upon the setting sun, but never, 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 I never wanted water once. No, never, never, never. I listen for my words, but they fall far below. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. I swam upon the devil's lake, but never, 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 I never make the same mistake. No, never, never, never. All right, good night. Thursday night sing-alongs. Bye-bye, everyone.